is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and also Jeff's record store, Desert Grooves Records, out in Arizona. Also, we're going to round it out with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Smash that subscribe button on the YouTubes. Follow us on there. Watch us on the YouTubes if you're not already. So yeah, that's all I got for the boring intro. Let's jump right into it, Jeff. Let's get into the Fearless beer reviews. So what do you got this week? Go.
I got this bad boy. Look at that.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? I would have got one too. Damn, dude.
I don't know. One of the homies brings me beer whenever he comes in. He's maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know. They can pass out free beers, right?
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's the purpose of like having the free beers, to pass it out and spread the word and spread the love. Yeah. One of our guys that comes in and shops at our store always brings beers when he comes in. So he dropped this one off. Mongo. This used to be Port Brewing, but now it's Pizza Port Brewing. So there's that. What is this? Like a 8%? Yeah, double IPA, 8%er here.
That's a strong one. That's a strong one. So I have a juicy little thing IPA from Sierra Nevada Brewing. That's what I have right here. Looks so good, right? 6.5% ABV, and I think I might have had this on the podcast like a month ago. I'm not really sure at this point, but this came in a variety pack from Costco, and honestly, Sierra Nevada generally puts out good shit. So I'm excited for this one. I don't think I've tried it. I don't remember, but so forgive me if I have. Whatever, who cares? 6.5%, like I said, 8% Mongo for you. Yours is just like a straightforward IPA, right?
It's a double.
It's a double.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Get it right. Pay the price.
Ooh.
What's that from?
From Salute Your Shorts. Come on, guy.
Dang,
come on, guy.
Look at this kid.
Come on, guy. I know my 90s Nickelodeon.
Remember, he gets all mad, like he takes personal offense to it.
Get it right or pay the price while he's playing the piano. And he always had the sunscreen on his nose, like covering his entire nose.
Always had the sunscreen on. And that cool hat,
boat hat,
rope on it.
Yeah. Was it a bucket hat, right? Isn't that what it's called?
I think
they're called bucket hat.
It was, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's called the bucket hat. You're right. But it had like the drawstring on it.
Yeah. That show I went back as an adult and watched it. It has not held up at all. It's not good. That Hey Dude has not held up. Yeah, it's just not good. Not good. Now Pete and Pete, that's held up. That's a great show.
I haven't watched that since I was a kid, so I couldn't.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Can't say.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. All right, so let's start drinking. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nothing I'll tink it to. There it is. Kisses for daddy.
Oh boy. So why aren't you drinking that out of a glass?
Because they're in the other room and I want to get up.
Okay. So
the can's fine.
Let's rate these beers, and let's talk about the beers and then rate them based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour, worst thing you've ever had. So what do you got? Go.
It's good. I mean, this is Pizza Port and Port, the same company, really. Yeah. I guess like the story was Port Brewing was started by a guy who used to work for Pizza Port and was backed by Pizza Port money, so it's kind of the same thing. But it's Pizza Port. Pizza Port is known for their beers, not their pizza. Their pizza is okay. It's fine.
Pizza's good.
But their beers are always solid. And this is kind of dangerous. It drinks just like a normal IPA, right? This is 8%, so it's not like crazy high. So it shouldn't be super alcoholic, but this is it's good.
Good. I'm glad.
It's good.
Glad you're enjoying it. 8%. I mean, I feel like the last time I had Mongo, I felt like it was very syrupy, but it's been a long time.
It's not too bad. It's not. I mean, it's what you'd expect from any kind of IPA, and 8% also. But no.
Also, I guess Pizza Port, they've never really put out a bad beer. So
Correct.
All right. My juicy little thing IPA right here. This right here. This is good. This is very, very good. It is actually very juicy. It's not citrusy like the normal little hazy little thing that they have. It definitely has a juice to it. There's no other word to describe it. It is juicy, not overly hoppy. It's very, very well balanced. It goes down smooth. I'm digging this. I'm really liking this. Wait, so what did you give your Mongo?
I didn't give it anything yet. Oh, I'm gonna do a 2. I would drink this again. It's good. I'd buy it if I saw it in the stores. It's not great.
All right,
it's good.
It's just good. All right, I'll give mine a 2. I'll give it a 2.75. This is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, man. I'm digging this one. I had one earlier this week. It was another hazy little thing, but it was a tropical hazy IPA, and that was even better than this. That was delicious. But they were too good, so I drank all of them before I could pod. But what is your sell by date or fresh by date?
It's so like Raul left a review for mine, and that's why I looked, because this is a born date, not a use by date.
What's your born date? Mine's 4/24, so like a month ago.
Mine is 5/4.
Oh, so yours is really fresh.
It's a little bit hard. I would put it sideways, but then it would spill everywhere. It looks like it's 5/4. Might be 4/4. Could be 6/4.
Could be 6/4. Could be 6/8. Who knows?
Future. Yeah. I've never had a future beer before. That's crazy.
All right. So what? So what did Raul say? Because he didn't leave a review for mine. So
he said, like, sometimes short and sweet is the way to go, you know? So let's do that. Glows a golden hue like a Tahitian hooker, and it smells like her mama on a good day. Taste is pleasant, like when you realize your girl's dad approves of you. Good beer. But having a Best By date rather than a canning date is extremely off-putting. That's why I looked, but this is what? When was this? This is 2018, so this is still when Port, I think, owned the Mongo brand.
Okay.
So maybe they did things differently. I don't know. I feel like I feel everything should have like when it was made. I don't care like when it expires. Like when was it made? Let me determine when the milk is good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
You know, milk's. I don't drink milk. Milk's gross.
Oh, what?
I don't. Milk's fucking nasty.
But you eat cereal.
So gross. Well, because I have to. I put orange juice in cereal before.
That is just disgusting.
Depending if it's like Fruit Loops. Yeah.
You don't put oranges in Fruit Loops? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why not? What? It's already sugary. Fuck it. But anyway, I don't drink milk like by itself. I don't think I've had a glass of milk without like chocolate in it, maybe in my entire life. If I'm going to drink milk,
yeah,
it's because I'm having maybe some type of like heartburn at night because I ate too much spicy stuff, so I need milk. But there's chocolate going in it. But milk is one of those things that even if it's 1 second past the expiration date, I won't fuck with it.
Oh yeah.
Don't care.
I agree with you on that. I do like milk. I will drink milk by itself any day on a cold day, on a hot day. I love milk. I do love milk. Whole milk too.
Dude, so
fucking
gross.
Love whole milk. So, well, actually,
what is wrong?
You remember you did drink that buttermilk that one time?
Yeah, and I almost barfed it up. Remember that we threw it in the ceiling or the fucking chandelier or whatever it was?
Yeah, when we were in Belgium. Yeah. We went to get milk for cereal that we had just bought, and Jeff pours this huge big bowl of cereal, pours this milk in it, takes one bite of it, and it's buttermilk. And it was just, dude, it was so fucking funny. It was so funny. But anyway,
I think we did throw it into the chandelier.
We did, yeah. We put it in the light fixture. Yeah. God, we were dickheads.
Yeah.
We were dicks. Anyway,
take that, Europe.
Take that, Belgium. You sucked anyway. Anyway, sorry to anybody listening who's from Belgium, but whatever.
I'm not.
All right, so let's move on. Are we good? We good with the beer?
Yeah, no, we're good.
All right, let's get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Also, Jeff's Record Store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out in Arizona. And if you want to listen to any of these songs along the way, there's going to be a playlist in the description of this episode. So go follow along if you want. So what do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
I only put a couple of things here because everything else I listened to was just normal, run-of-the-mill kind of shit that I spin, like Sabbath and things like that. Stuff that's typical. Not exciting to talk about all the time because I was remodeling my office.
Yeah.
And it looks better and it's nice and it's clean and it's organized and it feels feels calming. Like beforehand, it was just always like a constant battle to keep it organized and messy and whatever. It wasn't a comfortable spot for me to relax in. But now I feel comfortable.
Good.
Feel good.
And look where you're at now. You got this new area to podcast. You see the banner in the background?
I hate this area. I don't like potting here at all. And my fan's on. It's fucking freezing, but it's too far. I can't turn it off. So anyway, miserable
time.
I actually started with Stan Getz, a live Stan Getz record, but then I put on, because I knew I was going to transition to rock at some point. So I was like, how am I going to get there? So sometimes I think about that. I put on a transitory records, and that's why I chose In a Silent Way by Mr. Miles Davis, because this is still softer. It's still jazz, but it's definitely like jazz rock. This is before Bitches Brew. This is an amazing record. Like everybody you want, dude, everybody you want is on this record. You have John McLaughlin, Chick Corea is here, Herbie Hancock here. It's a banger. It's only 2 songs, side A, side B.
I did listen to this entire song, this whole 19-minute song. It's a ride. This song is a fucking ride. It's so good. It's fucking fantastic. It has a bit of everything. It has the guitar in there, but it also has a lot of the like exotica sound to it as well. There's the marimbas. There's all kinds of shit going on in the song, and the kind of the ups and downs of the whole song is incredible. Forgot what's the name of the song was, but yeah.
Which one did I do? Did I do the song or the In a Silent Way?
I don't remember which one you did.
I probably just did In a Silent Way. But yeah, this one, people were kind of upset about this when it came out. This is 69, by the way. This is like, I don't know, his fucking 50th record by then. But people were upset because he's going like full electric and rock. And again, this is before Bitches Brew, and Bitches Brew is now hailed as like one of the greatest, and people love it. But like In a Silent Way was before that, and this is, in my opinion, this is just as good as Bitches Brew.
I mean, that's something.
Telling you,
that's something. It's something.
But yeah, that was like a midday thing, and then transitioned, and next thing I listened to was the Wedding Singer soundtrack. I got volumes 1 and 2, baby boy, and that's all I need from the 80s. There's a couple records here and there that I do love through and through, like Tears from Fears, Song from the Big Chair, love that record. But overall, 80s,
80s music sucks. Just say it.
It's not very good overall. It's not. There's a lot of bad. There's more bad than good. That's for sure.
Yep.
But what's on it? Oh, the Cars. It's all I can do. So I chose the Cars because the Cars have been on your list for so fucking long to listen to, and just, dude, Rick Ocasek was just a mastermind. He was a genius producer, songwriter. Guy was amazing. And dude, this is my favorite Cars song. Do you like the song?
It was fine. It was fine.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. It was good.
The song is so good.
But it's just, this kind of pop rock is not my thing.
It's just like, this is very like Weezer-esque. Everything in this song,
it sounds so much like Weezer.
And perfect.
Yeah, it sounds so much
so
like Weezer.
Goddamn good. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Well, that's fine.
It's fine.
That's fine. I did listen to both volumes, Wedding Singer Volume 1 and 2 though. So
miserable.
Pretty good.
So what else you got?
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got? All right.
That's it.
Short episode, I guess, right? Damn.
That's it.
Okay. So what I have, I'm not even prepared, huh? So
not even prepared.
So the first thing I got here is this band Clowns. You see that right here? Clowns.
I do.
This album is called Endless. Can you hear me? Endless. It's called Endless.
What's it called?
Endless. Fifth record from last year, 2023. This band is from Melbourne, Australia. And this actually made my top 5 album of last year. This is my number 5 last year. I do love this record. I think it's a fantastic record. It's a great hardcore punk, or mostly punk record with some metal leanings. And it's extremely melodic too. There's some great fucking moments on here. It's surprisingly very, very good and underappreciated. Not enough people were talking about it. It's fantastic. Go check it out. Clowns Endless. You like the song I put on for you?
Yeah, it's good. I don't know if this
Great
is like vinyl good for me, but it's good. It's solid. Fun listen, fun band, good stuffs.
Very good stuffs. All right, so the I can't even speak. The next thing here, the Incubi, some might call it. There you go. Got that one. Incubus 23. This is the re-recording of the original Incubus record from 2001. Wait, did that come out in 2001? Yeah, it was 2001.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it was 2001. Well, that makes sense because it's 23. Duh. Pod math is hard. So, yeah, this is re-recorded without the original bass player Alex. New bass player Nicole Rowe played on this one and did a lot of the harmonizing and all that. Certainly sounds different. Moments definitely sound different, in especially vocally, because Brandon's voice is a lot deeper than it was before. But still solid output. The end of Circles, there's like this really cool like minute long outro, like this stoner fuzz driven kind of jam at the end of it, which is why I put Circles on here. But I think it's a fun re-recording. I'm glad I got the vinyl. I have no complaints with that at all. You're just a fussy little boy who just doesn't like to have fun. That's what it comes.
No, I remember back when I first started collecting, like you, and just were buying anything and everything. That's fine.
Buying anything and everything. God, that is so untrue. Okay. That is so untrue. Oh my God.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. That's fine. I don't mind.
Well, I'd like to know what other people think about this re-recording. I think it's good. It's solid.
Here's what everybody thinks. You ready? Nobody gives a shit.
Know, nobody does.
That's what people think. Nobody fucking cares. That's what people think.
If you read the comments for like from all of Incubus' recent posts, we're like, why did you do this? Nobody asked for this. Nobody wanted this. Which I agree. Yeah,
they did it for people like you, just to fucking buy it.
Nobody wanted it.
Okay,
but it's good. It's fun. It's fun. So anyway, that's all I got for the vinyl. Man, this is a really short episode. God damn.
Usually I have a laundry list of records that I listen to, but I did listen to a lot of records. I just didn't. It's just boring stuff.
It's boring. Well, I mean, The Wedding Singer is pretty boring, but yeah, you talked about it.
Dude, that soundtrack is so good. That's all you need from the 80s. Like if you only just want like the best songs from the 80s, like forget about all of the comps. Just get The Wedding Singer comp. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Which is weird because it starts off with the Buggles video Kill the Radio Star, which is not an 80s song from 79.
That's
and
true.
The version that's on the Wedding Singer soundtrack is a cover by the President of the United States of America.
Which is even weirder, from the 90s.
So they chose a non-80s song for an 80s soundtrack sung by a band that's not from the 80s. Presidents were from the 80s, but when they recorded that wasn't the 80s.
Yeah, and they were more popular in the 90s than any other era. So, all right. So that's it. That's all I got for the vinyls. If you want to listen to those songs, check them out in the playlist. Get into that. A new album that came out this week that I did actually listen to today. I don't know if you did, but it's Billie Eilish. She put out a new record called Hit Me Hard and Soft. This is better than I was expecting, not vinyl worthy. Actually less whisper singing than I was expecting, even though she's like made that her whole career. But there was some cool stuff here. So a lot of some interesting. Well, actually, did you listen to this record or no?
I did not.
No. There's some interesting influences. Like there's some like bossa nova samba stuff on here. Subtle, not outright, but very, very subtle things. Some cool little like guitar parts in that same vein, which I didn't know Phineas was that capable of a guitar player, but apparently he is. So it was fine. It was good, decent. Never go back to it. Good listen though. Whatever. Not vinyl.
I will listen to this.
So there's that one, and then actually I do want to bring I'll bring it up after. So one new song that came, Amber put out a song called "The Joke." The song's a fucking joke. Boring.
It is.
It's fucking boring. I don't get it. I don't know why they put this out. Makes no sense. So the last thing here is Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Put out a cover of Good For You. I think this is originally done by Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know who did this originally. But this is from their upcoming new live record. But ruin somebody's quinceanera or something like that. I forgot the name of it.
That's basically the gist of it, though.
But so it was fun.
I mean, this leads me to believe it's just going to be a bunch of like Latin singers, Latin like music they're going to cover.
That's possibly. I don't remember what the other song they did was though. Do you remember?
I don't remember either.
Yeah,
but that would be very in line. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick, actually. Yeah. I forgot when this record comes out, but obviously we're gonna listen to it, and if it's good enough, we might get it on vinyl. Who knows? So,
I mean, I'll definitely get it on vinyl.
But you wouldn't even get all the other Me First stuff on vinyl.
I think I have 4 now.
Really?
Yeah, I have
Bar Mitzvah.
I have the Diva one. I have like Bar Mitzvah. I have the Diva one where they do like
the Have a Ball, right?
Female songs. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I had the covers of show tunes that they did, and then I think and the country, Love Their Country, one of the country songs.
Yeah. I would get that one. I think that's the only other one I would get is the country one.
No, 2 of those came through my store, and then I bought the other 2.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but that's it. Like their first record is just it's just punkers like doing cover songs. Like there's nothing unique about it, nothing crazy. It's just
All right. Well, that's all I got for new. That's all we have for new music and other happenings in the music world. There has been this ongoing list though that Jeff has curated for me to listen to for the last year. And I finally got around to listening to one of those bands and one of those records. So I figured we might as well talk about it now. I guess this might be like an ongoing bit at the end of every episode, but I listened to the Steely Dan record. What is it called?
There we go. Can't Buy a Thrill.
Can't Buy a Thrill. Yeah, I just didn't care, man. Did not care.
What?
Yeah, I outside of the 2 songs that I know because they're so wildly popular and the nostalgia. Yeah, the Do It Again especially, man. That's what an opener for an album.
Do it again. Do you like that song?
I do like that song a lot. Yeah,
song's so good.
I do like that song a lot, but otherwise, I felt like everything just felt kind of flat. Like nobody really shined. There were cool things happening, but nothing really ever stood out. I think from like a production standpoint, like you brought up, what you told me earlier, like I think it sounds great. But music, like, just songwriting wise, it's fine. It's vanilla. It's plain old people. Steely Dan is plain old people.
I mean, okay, we'll reel it in there, Dagger.
That is.
Reel it in because first of all, it's not plain old people because some of these hooks and melodies are insanity. They are so good. They are so catchy. They are perfectly crafted like pop songs. This is soft rock. This is soft like dad rock.
Yeah.
But like you're not really listening it for those, even though those are fucking great and on their own, they stand up amongst like the best of the early 70s. You're listening for like song structures and what they're doing with these songs, where they're going, how they're going there. This album is absolutely insane. I actually listened to this too on Saturday.
Okay.
Yesterday. Say Sunday? Yeah, yesterday. Because I'm just like, I'm obsessed with this record. It is so every time I listen to this record, I find like 4 or 5 different things per song that I never heard before. Even reeling in the years. Like I know that song pretty well. Even that riff, that simple riff, that do like there's so many like hammers and slides that he's doing. He's not just doing like do 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 do. It's all these little nuance to it. Everything about this is like they had a riff and they dissected that riff and said, how can we make this riff complex and fucking annoying, but make it sound great?
Mm-hmm.
And like that's entirely what this record is. It's unreal.
Okay.
Unreal.
Okay. I would say I give it another listen, but another 45 minutes of my time. I'd rather jump into some of the other albums and songs that you want me to listen to on the list.
All right, that's fine. That's you got through this.
I got through it, yeah.
And you missed the mark. That's all right.
Well, okay, that's fine.
No, you're over there buying like re-releases of fucking Morning View and thinking that was money well spent.
It's all okay. So that Steely Dan record too is a very good. It's just a very good like summertime album, especially like Do It Again. Perfect summertime song. Drinking beers at the pool or at the beach.
That song's so good.
That's what that song is for. That's what it's for. But I don't know. That's all I got. You got anything else for this episode?
That's it. That's all.
That's all. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, tell all your friends. Smash that subscribe button on the YouTubes. Keep following us and stay tuned for the main episode because we're getting into Romeo and Juliet, the Claire Danes version, the 1996 version. So get into that. And that's it. That's all.